Hello Ganofins and welcome back to C programming tutorial. This is your Ganofins here. In this video I'm going to tell you about the array. What is array? Array is collection of similar data types. For example, array of integer data type or float. Important thing to note is array can only have data of some type only. We cannot have combination of different data types. Important points in this array thing is index of array starts with 0. Index of last element in array is n minus 1, where n is the size of the array. Array has static memory allocations, that is memory size once allocated for an array cannot be changed. So let's see the syntax of the array. First of all, we have to type add the data type, whatever the float, integer, character, whatever the data type you want to uh, give, you can give here. Now type the array name and these brackets, square brackets, and here comes the array size, array size. Now the semicolon. Now let me array from a example. Well guys, from this example you will understand the array easily. These are the header files as always. Include stdio.h, include conio.h. This is the void, main is the function, this is the curly bracket. If you want to know more about this function main, you can check out my previous video of functions in C programming language. This is the integer as the data type, and here comes the array function. I told you the syntax of the array. This is the data type. Now here comes the array as a. You can write any array, a b c d e f g h I, whatever, or any word as an array here. Now here comes the size of the array, which is 10. That means you can 10 different variables by just writing here a and 10 in the square brackets. That means a1, a2, a3, a4, a5. By the way, I already told you the index of array starts with 0. That means from a0, a1, a2, a3, a4, a5, a6, a7, a8, a9, up to that a9. And now I already stored the value of these 10 variables to, I assigned the value of these 10 variables. So value of a0 is 2, value of a1 is 3, value of a3 is 4. Similarly, in this manner you can see the values of all arrays. Now this is the data type integer, and here it is the second variable I, and I not that variable me Ganofins assigned the value of I equals to 0 semicolon. Now here it is the integer. Now important part, you can see I added here a variable length of array. You can name it anything, it's so long. I give it a name to explain you. Length of array, I give it here as size of a. As I already told you, the size of a, meaning this size of a is to count the size of any object. That means, now let me tell you, the size of integer in byte is 4 bytes. Now size of a, total a, that means the size of 10 a variables, 10 different a variables will be, we will multiply, and these are of integer data type, so we will multiply 4 10 different variables, which will be equals to 40. Now we will divide the size of a, which is 40, by size of integer, which will be 4. Now if we divide 40 by 4, we get 10. So the length of array will be 10. Now printf, here is the message, length of array is, and we got the answer of the length of array, which is 10. Here it will print the length of array as 10. Now here it starts the for loop, If you don't know anything about the for loop, I have uploaded the video on for loop which you can check it on my YouTube channel. It The for loop initializes from I equals to 0, and here I is less than length of array. Length of array is 10, so 0 is less than 10, which will be true, and it will print the message as array element at index percentage d equals to percentage d next. This means next line I, which is this percentage d, a of I, which is this. Here value of I is 0, so here is index 0 and a of 0. Here I assigned the value of a of 0 as 2, as you can see, and this is the get ch to display the output of a program on your computer screen. This is clear screen to clear the screen of the previous program output. So let's just see the output of your output of our program. Oh, that's great. Length of array is 10, array element at index 0, 2. Similarly, index 1, 3, index 2, 4, in this index 9, 11. Okay, it is great if you got know about this program, about the arrays from the output of this program. If you didn't got know about the output of this program, let me explain you. I already told about the first step, that the value of I is 0, so the for loop will run 0 less than 10, which is true, so it will print the array element at index percentage d for I, which is 0. That means array element at index 0 equals to percentage d, a of I is 0, then a of 0, a of 0 here it is 2, so it will print as 2. Now the for loop will again run, and now the value of I will increase by 1, so the value of I is now 1. 1 is less than 10, which is true. Now it will print array element at index. Now I is 1. Now array element at index 1 equals to percentage d, a of 1, a of 1 here is 3. Now it will print as array element at index 1 equals to 3. Similarly, up to 9, when the value of I becomes 9, now 9 is less than 10, it is true, so it will print the array element at index 9 equals to value is 11, and now the value again gets increased by 1. Now I is equals to 10. 10 is less than 10, which is false. The condition is false, so the program will end, and the output, as you can see here. Well, I hope you understood this program. If you have any query or questions related or regarding to this program, or anything regarding to array, you can ask to me below in the comment section. I hope you enjoyed the video. Then subscribe to my channel for getting updates with my channel. And thanks for watching the video, and make sure to subscribe to my channel.